Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. Thank you for joining me for this video. This is the Unbreakable Bedrock Season 2, and this is episode 25. So I am up here at the Drowned Farm. I made this Drowned Farm in the last video, and so the Drowns are coming in. So this is actually going to be a good source of a couple things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a torch up here just so you can see. I don't think it's going to affect the spawn rate too much, so I can do that. One, this is a good source of XP. I can come here and mend my tools. Also, it's a good source of copper. Drowned heads, which I'm not going to really want a whole lot of them. And rotten flesh that I can trade with the clerics and get some emeralds for. I do want to put some carpet on top of the hoppers so that the XP doesn't get hung up in there, and also so that the drowns don't fall down in like that, because if it's a baby drown with a trident and falls in there, it's a possibility they might see me and then have to start throwing a trident at me, and I really don't want to do that. The other thing that I do want to do is I want to take all the scaffolding away, and then I think, depending on where this will match up at, I think I might build a bubble column coming up from that granite down there by the bridge. Or I might just do it along the edge here somewhere. But I want to put a bubble column in so that I can come up here a little bit quicker. And I did kill a couple drowns, and the XP got hung up in the hoppers, so I do need to get some carpet down there pretty quick. The other thing is I'll get some nautilus shells from this, and more importantly, be able to get some tridents. The other thing I did do down here is I placed some torches to try to light some stuff up because I was starting to get some spawns, and I put a couple down here, and then also across the bridge here I did place some torches over here to try to prevent spawns from over here. So these are only temporary because I don't want to spam this with a whole bunch of torches, so at least for now this is what is the solution, and I will work on that at a later date. Maybe get back to doing some more beautification to the base and adding on. I decided that for this episode, to start with, I want to go even a score. So I'm usually not a very vindictive kind of person, but there's something that happened and it still bothers me quite a bit. Back on episode 18, I decided to go raid an end city, and I ended up dying, and then had to go back and raid another end city to get some another pair of elytras so I could get back to the end city that I died at. I ended up getting all my stuff back, but now there's two end cities out there that haven't been completely raided, and especially the one really bothers me because I died there. And so I want to go back to the end cities that I went to in that episode, and I want to raid both of them. So according to my calculations, if I am correct, the one city is out this direction about 2,000 blocks, and then this way about almost 300 blocks, and the second one is about almost 2,000 blocks more this direction, and about another 360 blocks this direction. So I've got a little bit of flying to do. I always hate flying in the end, but I have started kind of getting a little bit more accustomed to it. So I will bring you back when I reach the first city. So I am coming in on the first city here. So what I want to do is, first off, I want to change my boots. I'm just going to go ahead and land right here. So the other thing that I want to do is I want to place down this shulker box, because I got some potions of slow falling in here and some potions of healing, and I think we'll just leave it at that. So I'm gonna try to take that shulker out before he starts shooting at me. Okay, so now the question is, oh, there's another one. So I am going to fly on over here. So there is a shell up here. Okay. So now, I actually think a lot of this city has been raided. Maybe a fair amount of it. Oh, there's a shulker over on the side here. Okay, well, we got shulkers someplace that are hitting me. But I'm not Ah, there you are. Right here is another one of the reasons why I came. I want to pick up some ender chests. I think a lot of these chests are going to be empty because I've already raided. But I'm trying to figure out, and I think I was already up here. I hear some shulkers, but I'm just not sure where they're at. I think that pretty much about clears out this city. So now I need to head this direction quite a few blocks. This is the original city that I went to where I died. And so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fly up here to this top tower. And I'm going to break in through the top. So part of me just wants to go ahead and take this whole city down. It is a very big city. And I don't know that taking the whole thing down would be a real good idea, because that would take quite a bit of time, but I still a little bit irritated at this city because I didn't want to die. Well, I guess it turns out that I didn't raid this city. This must be a different city. I thought this was the city I already raided. Huh. Let me check the coordinates. Oh, so I am still... I'm very close. Oh, maybe I died at this city before I got the elytra. I'm very confused at this point. But anyway, I got myself another pair of elytra. I have finished raiding this city pretty much as I can. There's a couple shulkers up there hanging from the floor, and I'm not really all that worried about just a couple shulkers. What I'm going to do is I am going to start heading back to the main island, which is this direction. And if I run into any more cities in the meantime, I'll raid them. I am back on the main island. I landed on this platform here, and I decided that, you know what, I think maybe I'm going to see if I can find another city that's worth raiding. Well, I found another city. I don't see a ship, but I still think I want to raid this city. I think I've had enough of End City raiding for tonight. Today. And so I think I am going to start heading back to the main island. I am back at the main island, the center island, and so I did not run into another city along the way, but that's okay because I had enough for the day, I think. I have been sorting out the loot in these 3 shulker boxes that I picked up from the End City raids. I'll put this and this down here. So in this one is mostly blocks, but it's also some of the precious ores that I picked up. I picked up 15 emerald, 12 diamond, 30 iron, and 35 gold ingots. I picked up almost 3 stacks of shulker shells. And this chest is just a bunch of iron armor and tools and weapons, and I'm really not interested in any of that. And this chest, though, is the chest where the good loot is. And so I got another elytra. I got another good chest plate. A shovel with Fortune 3 and Unbreaking 3. A diamond sword with Mending Smite 4 and Unbreaking 3. That's not bad. I am not really all that worried about Smite 4. But that might be good for some wither fights. Though, as in one of my previous videos, wither fights really aren't that big of a thing anymore. I picked up some diamond leggings that had protection 4 and Unbreaking 3. And then 2 that just had protection 4. And efficiency 4 and Unbreaking 3 diamond pickaxe and a silk touch shovel. And I picked up a couple more dragon heads, some brewing stands, and then these are some diamond tools and some golden horse armor that, you know, don't really have the greatest of enchantments on them. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the little bit of end raiding that I did. And fortunately, I did not die this time. Yay! Anyway, I just want to thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is for you. And I will catch you next time. Until then, I'm Big Daddy Fun.